Alright, what's up y'all? N.354. What we're going to, I love this recycle look on the box. Obviously I said the same thing when I got the Kevin Durant box. And this is a very cool looking box. And it's meant to give us the kind of feeling of design and reconstruction or repurposing. So we got this brown box, right? Open it up. On the inside of it, I'm looking for stamps, obviously. White recycled paper. I'm going to pull this up really quickly just to see if we have a sticker. And we don't. We don't have a sticker. I take it because Nike is going to use this box for all of the N.354 releases. All of these shoes come from the archives of Nike's design team. So they're pulling shoes out of the archive and they're giving them a modern kind of twist and update, right? And this is the Air Force 1 Type. It's Nike AF-1 Type. The color is Summit White, Red Orbit, and White. You see our QR code and our RFID. Probably going to scan this one. I did not scan the Dennis Rodman version. This shoe is $140, so for an Air Force 1, it's a bit more expensive. But there's a reason why. If you've seen the Element React 8755, those that have these transparent kind of looks to them, and also the Nike Air Force 1 Utility, you've seen a lot of the elements of this shoe. So let me stop talking and get to the shoe. It's a size 8. The UPC is 19314540716 There's a 14 at the end. It's actually really small print on this label. Now, I'm just doing that so you can see it real quick. The great thing about the RFID, all right, the RFID can't be copied. So Nike can see their supply chain and see where these shoes came from. So let's say you bought the shoe and this little RFID symbol, not the QR code, which is the bigger one, this little RFID symbol, Nike can tell if the box and the shoes came from where they are actually authentic. So it helps. RFID helps with the supply chain issues that Nike has. Let's open this up and get to it because you're like, man, shut up and show us the shoe. I'm going to shut up and show you the shoe. But I have to show it to you one at a time because there is a lot going on here. So let's go through each part of it. First, your midsole, you have an overlay at the toe box of the shoe from here with this piece of rubber. It's reinforced. It's almost like this was going to be used as a skate shoe design. So if you look at that extra bumper of rubber, it's reinforced at the toe. This is not necessarily something that would benefit you as a basketball shoe, which the Air Force 1 started out as a basketball shoe, right? Now you have on the side of the shoe, not a swoosh, but the N.354, which is a shout out to the archives of Nike. You do have a swoosh here that is on this Velcro strap that pulls and actually tightens inside of the shoe. Now, where it's tightening and how it's tightening, I'm not sure. I don't even think it should be functional the way it is. But here around the back of the shoe, you have something really interesting that they've done. They've used suede here and on this part of the shoe and up here to where the swoosh is. Now, this is just a sticker, basically a silicone kind of overlay. But if you look at that swoosh, and I'm going to move that back so we can get it in focus a little bit better, it looks like it's drawn on. That is also not the same swoosh that we're used to. You guys notice that? All right, like anybody can answer me back. Now, on the medial side of the shoe, you have that look that I was talking about, that translucent kind of inside of the shoe look that happens on the Element React and on a number of shoes that Nike has been releasing. But I want to see if you can see this. Now I pull it and tension pulls these stripes. Not stripes, but what looks like the first version of what might be Flywire on the inside. When I pick this up, the tongue itself is attached, and you can see that Flywire move out of place when I pick this up, right? Now, when I pull this tight, I was wondering where this strap went to. It's a lockdown that works in conjunction with this padded tongue. So the lacing system on this Air Force One that you can see through is attached to, see if I can get it around here. It's attached to the tongue. So there, and where that's where you get your fit. All right. Now this is padded all the way on the inside. This looks a lot like a foam posit by this tongue. Now on the inside of the shoe, you have the AF-1 type. Design is based on a prototype Nike Air Mowabb from 2001. Bam, there it is. Now I should have read the inside of it, and I would have been able to tell you more about it right off the bat, right? So the Air Mowabb, we remember, is a hiking shoe. The Mowabb original colorway was a brown colorway. I actually had those when we were in Singapore. And one of the best hiking shoes that you could get, one of the best walking shoes you could wear, came out at the beginning of kind of cross training. And that Mowabb was an amazing shoe. So I can see this inner sock liner is definitely from the Mowabb because it had these kind of dimples in it in the same way that this shoe does. There's a swoosh here on the side. But this is really interesting, man, and it's attached to the insole. So the insole is glued down, and the inner sock liner booty goes under the insole. All right, it's a lot here, man. It's a lot here. I know I'm jumping all over the place. And let me see something. That does have a QR code. So, like I said, I'm going to scan this QR code because this is a shoe that Nike probably should have made sure that the QR code is actually functional and doesn't just take you to the app. It should take you to a description of this model, right? And check that out. You have a hang tag on the right shoe, and that hang tag, I'm going to move it up so you can see it. N.354 captures the innovative nature of Nike while creating a place to test ideas. This N.354 label collection explores fit plus comfort and rethinks convention from the inside out. Risk plus stress for the win, Nike. Definitely for the win. It's also padded on that medial side. Right here you have this padding. That's really cool. I'm going to put these down, put them back up. I'll hold one and I'll figure out how I can keep this in the picture. It'd be great if I was using the desk or something. You could see everything the whole time. But I'm going to go ahead and scan this. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and put it up. And scan that QR code, and then we're going to wrap up this video. You guys that are like done with this, you can move on. You don't have to see this part of it. And take my nice Google Pixel, pay me Google, go in, open up my QR code scanner, and let's see if we can get this thing in the picture. Bam. All right, so we got that. We got our web address up here, our URL, right? And we're going to go to browse website. Click browse website, and it did not take us to anything about the shoe. It took us to the Nike app, and it just places us inside of the ecosystem of the Nike app where we get Shameik Moore. Shameik's playing in the Wu-Tang film. You know who Shameik is, right? Shameik also played Miles Morales on Spider-Man. He's also Shaolin Fantastic. The dude is dope, man. He's a great actor. Anyway, that's it. Finished with this video. You guys can go on to something else. Peace.